Hi guys, this is Jerry. In this video, I'll show you all you need to know about this infotainment system available on the new MG ZS 2022 or 2023 in New Zealand and Australia. So we have two different specs in these two countries, either Excite or Essence. They come with exactly same unit, exactly same features, everything. So I'll go through everything. I'll let you know all the details about how to control that. So hopefully this is helpful. What I'll do is I'll separate in different timestamps down below, so you can click into different individual sort of paragraphs if you wish to skip forward, stuff like that. And if you're interested in doing more, please make sure you consider subscribe to the channel and like the video down below. And if you're looking to purchase one in New Zealand, please make sure you contact me. My name is Jerry. I'll leave all my contact details down below. I work for Auckland for MG dealerships. And other things, we are going to show you the charging information in the future. And also I've done the Apple CarPlay. I'll do the Android Auto in the future as well. So I won't go into too details for these two features. I have also done the MG Pilot safety system in another video. So I'll leave all the playlist down the bottom, so you can check those videos in before. But in this video, I'll concentrate on the things like radio or vehicle settings or navigation, stuff like that on this particular unit. So let's get into it. First, what we have is the whole display panel. So these panels stay the same at the very bottom. This is a permanent display at the bottom, same as your physical buttons. So what we can do is we can swap this everything to the left and to the right. So you have two different menus. This has direct icons for things like that. And then on the screen we have four main menus. First one is charging, second one is the Apple CarPlay and radio, third one is radio, and next one is navigation. In the charging, we can tell our charging is 93% left, 270k is roughly estimate. You can do star charging, you can unlock the vehicle, unlock the charger, stuff like that. You can do charging settings with your scheduled charging. So I'll show you all the details in the future. You can also do discharging if you have a vehicle to load cable. That allows you to go into the connection, so you can set your discharging sort of percentage to 70% or anything like that. So again, I'll show you that detail in another video. And Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, you do have to connect underneath with your USB-A cable, so that will allow us to connect the smartphone in terms like that. Again, I have done a video on that particular part, so I won't show you in this video. And next one, we have the radio, so that allows us to listen to radio, listen to music, stuff like that. On this quick panel, we have on the top, we have change to source, so that allows us to change to different sort of playing source, either USB or Bluetooth or anything like that. Otherwise, you can stay on radio, just like this. Track control, left and right, to go into next and last radio or tracks, or pause and play button just down there. You can press this button that allows us to go into the radio screen. So once you are in the radio screen, it shows your radio playing stations. At the moment we are on more FM 91.8, and then you have the playlist. So press this button that allows us to see all the search list. So that's basically your search list for your current stations. So this is where, depends on where you stay, this shows all your current stations. Then you can also press favorite, so that's your saved locations or saved stations. We have saved quite a lot on this particular device, or you can press this button to see your favorites over there. And for particular radio stations, you can select favorite or non-favorite by clicking this heart icon. So when you click this, it becomes white. That means it's not select as one of your favorites anymore. Or press this, that will select as one of your favorites. Otherwise, next and last, button that allows you to go into the next radio station, or the last available radio station. Or another way to change radio station is just switch this left and right to go into different sort of particular frequency, that go into that frequency if you want to, but this is not guaranteed to have a radio station, as you can know. And press the setting menu, you can enable this, enable that. This is your traffic assistant, traffic announcement, stuff like that. I don't think you're going to change that too much. In New Zealand, unfortunately, DAB is not available, so we're not going to use DAB this time. So this is how the radio looks like, just over here. And next, we have the main screen. There's a drop-down menu. A lot of people don't know that, to be fair. So all you need to do, just swipe down from the top. That allows you to change a few quick things. First one is the electronic stability control. So pretty much you drive in the city, you don't really want to turn this off, but if you do have to turn this off, just simply press the button and it will give you a notification if you press deactivate, and then this icon will light up. Also on your dashboard, the stability control is switched off, so that will give you a warning. Otherwise we want to turn this back on just for extra safety. Hill descent control, you can engage this if you're going really deep downhill from either a high driveway or mountain, and then the vehicle holds your speed, does not allow you to overheat the brake pad, stuff like that. Otherwise switch it off, and so you get indication on the dashboard as well. Bluetooth quick adjust on and off, screen off, that allows you to switch off the screen when you drive at night. If you don't like it, just press that. That means it go into a clock setting, so you can see what's around you. And if you do want to go back, just press the button, just like this. That goes back to the home screen. And other things, swipe down again. So we have brightness, so quick adjustments for brightness for the screen. That's very handy. Media volume, that's your music volume or your radio volume. Phone volume, that's your phone, so the answering volume. So that means when someone calls in, the voice is going to be higher or lower. You can quickly adjust that. Voice volume, that's basically the voice navigation in case you have lower or higher. This is up to you. So yeah, that's quick adjustments. That's very handy. Alright, next we have the Bluetooth connection. So click the Bluetooth icon at the bottom, and as we can see, the Bluetooth button is available. So press the Bluetooth and on the top, that means your Bluetooth is switched on. You can see the Bluetooth icon on the top with the gray light. That means the Bluetooth function is on, but it's not connected to any device just yet. Then you can select your device name, so that allows you to change different name. You can name your vehicle, you can name your device if you wish. This is the car device, by the way. You can sync your contacts once your Bluetooth is connected. No device history on the connected currently. That means nothing's connected so far. And you can see your pairing history, and that means that you have previously paired all these devices before. If you wish to delete them, all you need to do, just swipe left and quick swipe left so it doesn't stay. Then press this button, delete. That means that function is cancelled with forget. You won't be able to connect anymore. And if you do want to connect to this device, go to your phone, so unlock the phone for us, and then click the settings over here, and you can see the Bluetooth. So we make sure Bluetooth on your phone is switched on, and we're gonna search MG. As you can see, MG is over here. Press its MG logo, MG button, sorry, and press pair. You can see the numbers matches, and then press OK on the screen. Do you want to allow your contacts? You can allow. That means your contacts will be uploaded over here. As you can see, my phone is popped over here. That means my phone is connected. Then I can go to the Bluetooth icon again. So go back home, press the Bluetooth, so you can then read call history, everything like that, because this phone has nothing in it, so there's nothing really connected to the call history. And you can then see keypad, you can dial the number directly. Call history, that means contacts, you can see contacts, and recent, you can see your recent phone calls as well. Again, nothing is showing on my phone, so nothing is showing here. So that's how to quickly connect your Bluetooth. When your Bluetooth is connected, you can press the home answer call button on your steering to answer the phone call when someone calls in. So that's pretty easy with the Bluetooth. And when you have connected Bluetooth, you can also click the small icon on the top that allows you to change your source for the music playing. So we can press that button. You can see it changes to USB 2 to music, or press this, change back to radio, just over there. So we're gonna change back to the USB again. So now we press the USB. At the moment nothing is connected because nothing is connected underneath for the USB cable. We're gonna press Bluetooth music, and then if anything plays from on my phone, this music will play through here. So at the moment nothing is playing, so that's why there's nothing showing over here. You can go left and right, pause and all that if you wish. And if you have any music from your USB, all you need to do, just plug into underneath, then you can play through your USB for music information like that. So that's how to connect Bluetooth and play music from your Bluetooth or USB. Next we have the navigation. So we can go into the navigation by just simply pressing this menu. So this is how the navigation looks like. We have preset work or home, so that's where you can see the work or home address. That's really, it depends on where you are. This shows where we are, shows your direction, all that things. If you do want to change anything for our current location, just press this button. That sees where our current location is. You can press all the other things on the left. You can save our current location if you wish to. Otherwise, press left. And if you do want to zoom or zoom in or zoom out, you can just do 2 fingers or press the plus or minus button on the bottom. And then if you do want to search anything, just press the search icon on the top. That allows you to search a new address. You can either type the full address on the top or press recent or favorites or select any other sort of quick adjustments for EV charging, for parking, whichever you like. And in this instance, we're gonna quickly search our 257 King Street, for example. Space King Street. As we can see, that pops up on the system because we have searched this before. But if it hasn't popped up, you just keep typing Pokyo on all the things, will eventually show up over here. So we're gonna tap this address, and then we have a few options. One is favorite, one is call, one is route. So we can click go. Click go means we're gonna start the route guidance. Favorites, that means we're gonna select this as a favorite. At the moment we select this work, so it's not gonna be allowed to select favorites. Call, if your phone is connected and this particular location does have a phone number, you can call them directly. Otherwise, route, that allows us to select different routes, depends on the traffic, depends on your congestions. Otherwise, click go. And there we go, they start navigating for us. As we can see, the blue icon or blue lines, that means our that's the recommended route. On the top, it gives you a small notification. On the left, it tells you what's your percentage, what's your travel, whether you are just from the start or halfway or anything like that. At the left bottom, we have 36 km to go and 34 minutes to go. We will reach there around 3:36. That's just rough guidance. You can cancel the route guidance if you wish. You can mute the navigation by pressing this button, or unmute, whichever you like. And then you can also press this button over here, Ormston Road. So press this. That shows your quick route guidance and where you want to go and all that things. If you do want to change anything, for example, I don't want to go through Ililangi Drive. What you want to do is press the edit button and press delete over here, and then you can avoid this road. So press avoid. What that means is it's gonna rerouting. Unfortunately, we have to go to this road because literally in front of the driveway it's gonna be this road, so that means we have to go through this. Otherwise, we'll try its best to avoid that route for you. So that's how to change anything. And then you can also we can also cancel that, so that's all good. You can resume the trip if you wish to. Just click resume after you tap it. And on this system, we can also select our sort of favorites. So you can see the kind of favorites we select. One is the home, which is our Ormston dealership. Should be 3, by the way. And work is our Pokyo dealership. You can select other things. You can delete other things as well. You can line up them higher or lower, whichever you like. But your home and work is always here. You can add more address if you wish to. So that these are your favorites through the star button. And then these are the charging or electric range that allows you to go around the car. So at the moment, these are indication for the electric range. So that includes the standard road you can get to, basically. Yeah, so this is just the indication. Again, you can also press this. That allows you to see the charging station along the way. So for example, if I'm going to search this charging station, I can then guide myself to this charging station if I wish to. So yeah, that's how that works. Otherwise, go back. Cancels. And next one, we have the setting menu. So on the top left, top right, we have the setting menu. First one is orientation. So it's 2D heading up. That means it's your sort of vehicle traveling direction. You can do 3D. You can do 2D north up. So that's gonna, the map will go north. So it's not gonna be your travel sort of travel indication. And then 3D heading up, so you can see the map lowered, so you can see a little bit more in front of you. Personally, my favorite is 2D heading up, but this is really up to you. Show on the map, so you can show all the charging stations, restaurant, fast food, coffee, whatever you like on the map. You can select like this or deselect like this. That's up to you. And you can edit destination. So if you have edit destination over here, for example, we are getting home. We are, let's say we go to recent, we go to work again. let's start doing that, and then we can click this and add this at the destination. So that means we can add a trip stop. So what that helps is you can stop halfway to go to a petrol station, to go to an EV charging station, whichever you like. You can just add that same thing, just type the address over here, then that allows you to go into that. So that's how to add a destination. EV preference, you can see your charging information preference. You can change your speed and all that things. You can include normal charge or just you only find the super fast charge. This is honestly up to you. Other more settings, this is a little bit more about the navigation preference, all that things. I won't go through that. You can set it up yourself. So yeah, that's the map in display and how to do navigation. And when you save your home and work, these two icons on the screen will also pop up. That means you can quickly press this button. It will start guiding you to the home or work address directly. So that's how that works with these two icons on the top. And then we're gonna go to the bottom. So the first one is the aircon. So we're gonna show you how to control your aircon. So this is how the aircon screen looks like. To go into the screen, two ways when you're in home screen. So one way is to tap this button, just a quick touch, or another way is to tap in the middle of the aircon switch, either on the left or on the right. Just press the middle. That allows you to go into the home screen of the aircon screen. Sorry about that. And then you can switch on, switch off by pressing this button. That's completely on and completely off and completely, and it's switched on. Or you can press and hold this button for I think 3 seconds. That allows you to switch off and switch on. Press and hold, just like that. Press and hold. I think 2 seconds, not long, for example. And then you have engage AC or non-AC. So press this and press this. Very simple. And you can also change to automatic. This allows you to have automatic, either auto or non-auto. Non-auto, you have to press this fan speed to change back to non-auto. You also have setting menu. I'll show you that later. So we have these directions as well. So directions just on the front windscreen. So you can see this blue icon lights up. That means you're just on the front windscreen. You can do this for the top basically from to your face, and then at the bottom just to your feet, or just at the bottom. So you can select either of these together. Or another way, you can actually click the icon on the screen. That allows us to change a few things just over here. I'll press the bottom, so de-engage and disengage instead of touching these buttons. And then you get auto recirculation or non-recirculation or auto. So auto will change it for you anyway. Heated seats for both sides. So by pressing the button, then disengage the heated seats as well. And then the aircon fan speed by tapping this button left and right, or temperature, tapping this button left and right. That's pretty simple. Or you can use these two buttons underneath, go up or down to change the fan speed, up or down to change your air conditioning temperature. You also have quick direct buttons for the front windscreen blast. So it's gonna press this button, engage the front windscreen blast. So that's going to be full fan speed or rear demister. And these both vehicles will also have heated wind mirrors on both sides. That means press this button or heat up your rear windscreen, also your side wind mirrors for you in the winter morning. So that's going to be pretty handy. And when you go into the home screen, yeah, that's how that works. You can also quickly adjust over here, so that allows to see the icon menu. And the last one, when you click the setting menu, so press the setting, that allows you to do aircon volume in auto mode. So either comfort, so it's going to be the low, so the low blower basically, standard, because mid-range blower, strong will be high blower. This is really up to you to see whatever you like. And also on the second line, you can choose in the front defrost mode, the rear defrosting is switched on at the same time. So that means if you blast the front windscreen, and if you press this on, and blasting the front windscreen, your rear demister automatically switch on. This is really up to you. You can press the button anyway. I don't need to switch it on. So yeah, this is up to you. Other things, quick buttons, we have navigation just like that one. Music, this going to that screen. 360, that's your camera settings for the 360 camera. And so you can press this button. That allows you to go into the 360, so you can see the camera view, either on the front, on the side front. You can engage the side front, or on the side over here. You can have the back, so that allows to see what's around you. You can do a wider view if you wish, so that's how that works with the 360. You can do 3D as well, so that allows us to change different angles. You can see your parking guidelines, stuff like that. Otherwise, press that to 2D. When you put the vehicle on reverse, this automatically will engage it for you, so you don't have to do anything basically. But if you do want to wish to see it, make sure you press the 360 button over here to engage the function. And then we also have the setting menu. So setting menu, we have the turning assistant display. So press this to off, press this to on. What that means is when we are in stop-start traffic or when we are in drive, you turn the indicator on the left, that shows your 360 along with the left camera, or turn it to right, that shows your 360 along with your right camera. But if you don't want it, go into the 360, press in the setting menu and disengage this if you don't like it. Basically, I'll leave it on just for now. That's the default setting, by the way. Parking aid line. So if we switch it off, you can see there's no parking aid. You turn the steering, there's nothing gonna show it over here. And then if you do static, that means you can see the lines over here. Then if it's green, that's gonna be okay for distance. But if it's orange or red, it's gonna be quite close. But it doesn't turn against the steering. Then we do dynamic, so it will turn against the steering. You can see it over here. Otherwise, we will do both, so it's nice and handy. You can turn the steering, you can see how the vehicle width, the distance, everything, either at the front or at the back when you put on reverse. So yeah, that's how that works. Personally, I would recommend the last one just so you can see everything. Otherwise, click cancel, switch that off. Now we're going to go to the secondary screen, so swap left. So first one is the energy management, so same as the battery or the things we'll talk about later or in another video. AC, we have done that, so that's pretty simple. Bluetooth phone, that's done that. Vehicles, this is important, so click the vehicle setting. We have done the MG Pilot for going through all the features, that's in another video, so you can check my video down below to go into that. Convenience, we can actually customize this start button on the steering, so just on the right hand side by your voice command button, and that allows us to change whatever. So if you show quick menu, that means I'm gonna tap the button, quick menu drops down just like that, or you can go into Apple CarPlay or 360 one touch off and on. This is really up to you. So that means when you do 360 and then this switch to 360 or switch off the 360, so this is up to you. Whatever you like, you can change it, you can personalize it for you at your position. And then next one, auto door lock and power off unlock. What that means is when you drive off to 15 kilometers per hour, the vehicle will automatically lock its door, do the central locking. So that will help you to do be extra safety on the road. Power off unlock, that means if you switch off the vehicle by pressing the stop button, automatically all the doors will unlock itself, so everyone can get out. So if you, in case you don't like it, you just disengage these features if you wish. Lighting, first one is auto high beam, so it is switched on at the moment. That means as long as your auto lights is on, when it's completely dark, your auto high beam will switch automatically itself on. If there's no traffic, it's completely dark, no traffic lights, anything like that. But if you're following your vehicle, or if you are going to a traffic light, or if a vehicle is coming in with its light, the sensor will be able to detect the incoming traffic or following traffic and switch the auto high beam automatically off. So this is very handy. Follow me home, so the vehicle has this feature. That means when you switch on the vehicle at night, the headlight stays on for 30 seconds. If you select that, set 30 seconds. If you don't want it, switch it off. Otherwise, you can also change the time of the switch on period. Find my car basically means when your car is locked, when it's in the car park or anything like that, you can't find your vehicle. As long as your key is within the distance, press the lock button on your key blade, and then the vehicle will give you response, either flashing or horn, plus horn, or just flashing. This is totally up to you. You can have it on flashing and horn if you wish, so that means it's going to give you beeping sound. And last one, vehicle information, that allows you to see the maintenance, that allows you to see the VIN number about the vehicle, stuff like that. You don't have to do anything for this, but this is how the information looks like. All right. And we have done the 360. We'll show you the video control. So basically, as long as you have the USB storage, your USB stick, then plug it in. You can play videos from your USB. So just make sure you plug it in on the right cord. And then as long as your file is within the normal standard sort of MP4 or any sort of video playing file, this will show your videos. Show you sort of the video clips. Then you can press the video clips to watch a video from the screen. So it's nice for kids. But this will only available to play when you are in stationary. As soon as you go into gears and the vehicle drives off, the video playing will be paused or cancelled. So you won't be able to play video when you are driving the vehicle, just for extra safety. Next one, we have the settings menu. So this is about the vehicle screen and all that settings. So first one, we have the general. So that change your brightness up and down. That's pretty easy. Background auto switching. So you can switch off or switch on. So that allows to switch the background either light or dark. When you hit the lights, it's switch on, switch off. That's pretty handy. Language, we only have English in New Zealand, the Australian version, I believe. 24 hours format, this is up to you, whatever you want to choose. This is up to you. On the top, auto set time. That means the vehicle will go with GPS to set your time itself. If you don't want auto set, you can manually change that if you wish. And next one, always show clock. That means we have the clock on the top and also clock on your dashboard. So it's very, very handy to have that as always on display. And we have done the Bluetooth, so that's pretty easy. Next one, sound. So we can change the key sound. So no key sound means we press this button, there's no feedback. Otherwise, you can engage it on. Vehicle alerts. This is your alerts. The vehicle will give you beeping and stuff like that. One thing about the vehicle alerts, you can also change your indicator light, indicator beeping sound as well. So listen to at number 2. I'm going to bring to number 12. You can feel it's definitely heavy. So I'm going to switch to number 2. Somehow I can't switch it under number 2. So number 2 is probably the lowest you can set. So yeah, that changes your system beeps. I personally will be okay with the number 2. Otherwise, the beep is too crazy. Next one, voice guidance. That's your basically the navigation thing. Media, that's your music playing. Phone, that's your phone sort of the other person's voice. How do you say volume when your phone is connected basically. Loudness. These allow you to feel for example, you listen to radio, it feels it's the other person or the voice is louder, so you can see it clearly. So that's okay. SVC. So that's your speed. Something related to speed volume control. Speed volume control. So it's high, medium, or low. That means when your speed gradually goes up, your volume automatically goes up by a small percentage. So you can hear be better when you are on higher speed with a lot more wind noise and road noise, stuff like that. Equalizer, you can change the pop, you can change classic, you can also change custom. That allows you to change yourself, automatic or off, whichever you like. That's up to you. Sound stage, you can change wherever you like to either straight forward or backwards, or just stay in the middle, just over there, just like that. Then next one, we have 3D sound. You can change to all passengers or driver or off. That's up to you. So that's the sound display. And we have system, so that allows us to see the system versions and all that things. You can also restore settings if you wish to, and then you can also do map update yourself. There's an online website you can do map updates. I might do a video in the future later. So yeah, that's about the system updates. And storage, USB storage, nothing's connected underneath, so nothing is showing over here. User menu, you can actually go into navigation menu or owner's menu. Then that allows you to go up and down, zoom in, zoom out to check what individual features. Yeah, so that's the user menu. Bind the vehicle, I'll show you in another individual video. So that allows you to actually bind the vehicle with your iPhone or Android phones with the smart app to control your phone to lock, unlock, preheat, and check your vehicle status, charging, stuff like that. So I'll show you in another video. So yeah, that's pretty much all about this particular video, about the whole display, about the whole screen tutorial. I hope this is helpful. And if you wish to purchase the MG in New Zealand, especially around Auckland, make sure you contact me. My name is Jerry. I'll leave more of my contact details down below. And if you are looking to, you know, own the MG also, just make sure you subscribe. I'll show you more videos in the future about this and that, connecting the smartphones, information like that. So yeah, thanks for watching. I will see you in the next one.